You're Greeno, aren't you? Yeah. Said, yeah, we've seen your videos. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, because I've not always been terribly complimentary about a couple of their magic bags and what have you. Hi everyone, Greeno here, and welcome to another video here on my Greeno Eats channel. Now, as you can see behind me, I am currently stood outside a Toby Carvery. But I'm not here today to pick up a magic bag. I'm actually going to go inside and have a sit-down carvery lunch. Now, the reason for this is to demonstrate to you once again that if you visit any of these places, it's always worth downloading their app. Now, I've got an email this week basically telling me that if I use the app, I can get 50% off any main course, and that of course includes the carvery lunch. So I'm here on a midweek. I think normally the lunch is £10.49 on a midweek day, so I should get that for £5.25 I think, which is pretty decent, isn't it, for a roast dinner? Plenty of meat on there, hopefully. Help yourself to all the veggies and the gravy and a nice Yorkshire pudding, that sort of thing, all for just over £5. Now, of course, what they're going to hope you do is spend extra money while you're in there. They're going to get you to buy drinks, maybe a dessert, that sort of thing, which are all full price, of course. But you could go in there, just get a glass of water, I guess, and have a carvery and have a good lunch for just over £5. Anyway, let's get inside and see how it is. As you can see, they've got a selection of meats here. Turkey, beef and gammon and pork and maybe lamb, I don't know. Normally I think they only do that other weekends. And as you can see here, they have a dynamic pricing structure. Come on a Sunday or a bank holiday, it's $14.99. On a Saturday it's $11.99, but Monday to Friday, which is when I'm here, $10.49 for the carvery lunch. And obviously I'm getting that half price today. Bargain. Okay, apologies for the lighting, it's pretty bright behind me, but they've asked me to sit in such a position where I'm not getting any other customers in shot. So basically, you're going to have to put up with it. I've got a big shadow all over my face, I think, but it's the way it's going to have to work. So what I've done is I've ordered my carvery lunch. There's already a big queue. I'm here pretty early, but I guess a lot of people want to come and take advantage of this offer, so there is a big queue already. So what I'm going to do, I've got myself a bottomless soft drink. I'm going to go and get some drink first, and then I'll join the queue for the carvery. Let's go. Okay then folks, so we've got a bit of a feast going on here, haven't we? I ordered gammon and turkey, that's what I fancied today. It comes with a Yorkshire pudding, then you help yourself to all the veggies and whatever. So I've got some carrots and some peas, a little bit of kind of leeky potato kind of thing, some mashed potato, some roast potatoes, and we also have stuffing, which I shoved in the Yorkshire pudding, and a bit of mustard to go with it, and all topped in gravy. Absolutely delicious. So, time to give it all a try. What shall we start with? We'll start with some of the veg, I think, because that's kind of on the top. Carrots here. Not bad. A little overcooked for my taste. I prefer them a bit more al dente, but you're always going to get them a little bit more done when you come out for a lunch like this. Let's go for some stuffing. It's got peas mixed into it now because they went on last. Nice stuffing. There's a sage and onion stuffing. Cooked nicely. A little bit of crisp on the top. You can see maybe there, some little crispy bits on there. It's got a good flavour. Nice texture. That's pretty good. Let's try this leaky potato thing now. I'm a big fan of cheesy leeks with a roast dinner. So I'm interested to see whether this has got any cheese in this at all, or whether it's just a sort of creamy potato kind of thing. Oh, that's really good. It's kind of garlicky. A bit of a celery kind of taste to it as well, I think. But it's very creamy potato there, as you can see. Nice and soft. Oh, that's really good. I've not had that here before. And that works really, really well. Okay, roast potato time. Now, I've got a nice crispy one here. So I'll cut into that. I'll give you a little look at it. So there we are, nice and fluffy there on the inside, as you can see. But the outside, look at that. Yummy. It's got a lovely crispy outside. Cooked through nicely. Yeah. It's a good roast potato. Not too fatty. Sometimes when you come to places where they do lots of roast potatoes, they'll make the roast and then they're going to reheat them in a fryer or something. But they haven't done that here. These are just roasted and straight out of the oven into the trays. Get a bit of roasty and some of that other potato mixed together. That's going to be a really nice combination, I guess. Oh, that's tasty. Really tasty. Try the peas now. Here we go, just peas. Now that's good. Again, a lot of times when you come out for lunch and it's a sort of buffet type thing, the peas are really overdone because they've been sat around for a while, but not here. They're really, really nicely, kind of freshly cooked. Nice bite to them, really tasty. Mashed potato now. There we go. Nice kind of smooth mash. Quite thick. Possibly do with a little bit more seasoning. But of course you can add seasoning here. They have salt and pepper, so you can add it yourself. But it's a nice smooth consistency. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So let's try the meat, shall we? We've not gone to that yet. We'll go with the turkey first. There's quite a good amount of meat on this plate. When I did the B-roll, you wouldn't have been able to see it because it's covered up with everything. But you did put quite a nice layer of meat on the bottom of the plate there. And this is the turkey here. It looks pretty succulent. A little bit of gravy I've poured on the top, not too much. Nice thick slice, yeah, it's all very nice, thank you.
Don't forget, you get unlimited Yorkshires and unlimited veg.
Brilliant.
As many times as you like.
Excellent, right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I've just been reminded that if I want to go back for more veg and more Yorkshire puddings, I can do. So that's good, isn't it? What have I not tried yet? The gammon. So, here's the gammon. Again, a nice slice of it. There we go. Oh, it's got that nice kind of salty aroma. That is nice. Okay, so there it is. That's the gammon. It's an unsmoked one, but I don't mind that on a roast dinner. The smokiness can kind of overtake everything. That's nice. Right. One final thing we haven't tried yet. It's one of the things that Toby Carvery is famous for. The Yorkshire puddings. So here it is. Quite a nice big one. Cut a little chunk off it there. Let's give it a try. That nice familiar taste. Nice and crispy. soft in the bottom, not oily. It's a great accompaniment to a roast dinner. Now, is this the sort of most high-class roast dinner you can have anywhere in the world? Of course not. You can go out, there are places like sort of Blacklock up in London, plenty of others where you can go and pay sort of £20–25 for your roast plate, and you'll get higher quality ingredients, I'm sure. But value for money, even at £10.49 on a regular weekday for this, like I say, you can help yourself multiple times to the veg, multiple times to the Yorkshire puddings. It's just the meat they only give you once. It's good value at £10.49. With the app on this deal, 50% off, just over a fiver. Where can you eat for just over a fiver these days? And even the apple tango's good. I have to tell you, I'm really enjoying this. The combination of flavours is good, and everything's cooked decently. Like I say, the carrots may be overdone slightly for my taste, but not too much. The peas are good. And the meat is cooked nicely and has a good flavour. So overall, I think, bearing in mind how busy they are, and they're really chucking this out at the moment. Obviously, a lot of people have come in on this offer today, and the queue when I went up, there was about 30 people queuing to get their carvery. So they're having to churn it out pretty quick, which maybe helps with the freshness of the veg and stuff like that, because obviously the busier they are, the more they're refreshing the hot plates there with all the different veggies. But all these little different combinations you get when you're having a roast dinner, you just pick a bit of this, pick a bit of that, put it together into like a combination. It's just yummy. The gravy, I've not touched on that yet. Nice meaty flavour. Now, I've not gone crazy with the gravy, I'm not a northerner. But just enough to kind of cover everything. And it moistens it up nicely, and it's giving it a nice beefy kind of taste. But yeah, even the English mustard is nice. That goes on that gammon so nicely. This plate is going to get demolished. It's only lunchtime, so I'm probably not going to go back and get any additional food. But like I've mentioned, they said it's perfectly fine to do so. If you want to go and get second helpings of the veggies, second helpings of the Yorkshire puddings and the gravy and everything, that's all part of the deal. This will definitely suffice me for lunch. God, Greeno is a happy boy. I think you can see I enjoyed that. So I finished the whole plate. I'm not going to go out for seconds. That's more than enough for me to to get me through till dinner time. Blimey, a light dinner hopefully this evening. Thoroughly enjoyed everything on that plate. Really, really tasty. That kind of leaky, creamy potato thing was a revelation. Not had that before, and I'll be looking out for that again next time I come, definitely. Also worth mentioning, the staff have been very, very attentive here. The greeter who brought me to the table actually recognised me from some of my Toby reviews previously. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. But she was very, very kind, very accommodating. Let me know the kind of the do's and don'ts about filming inside the restaurant, which I'm more than happy to kind of oblige with. The guy who's been serving me at the table brought over the the cup for my drinks, and he's been backwards and forwards just checking everything's okay, cleared the plate, asked if I wanted any puddings. So, you know, a good level of service that you don't necessarily expect from sort of cheaper establishments, but that's good. Obviously, I had some really good staff training here on that. It's been a good experience, enjoyed it. I've still got some of my Apple Tango to go. Now, this obviously is a bottomless soft drink, which is one of the ways they get you a little bit, because it ends up costing you like 3 or 4 quid, and you might only have 1 glass, you might have 2. But of course, these post-mist drinks are one of the things they can make the biggest profit on. But seeing as I've only paid a £5 for me lunch, I'm not going to complain, am I? It's good. Okay, so as I'm coming to pay now, they have taken the code from the app, which is going to give me that 50% discount. Definitely download this app. For the places that you go to eat, check if they've got an app, because they'll always have kind of discounts available for you, whether it be Mackie D's, Burger King, KFC. I know Harvester do it, Toby Carvery, a few others, so definitely worth checking into. Okay, folks, so here we have the final bill. So as you can see here, that the bottomless soft drink came in at £4.15. Like I say, that's how they get you. But when the Carvery is discounted by 50% from £10.49 down to £5.25, the total has come in at £9.39 for a Carvery lunch and a drink. And like I say, I could have gone back and got a lot more food, could have gone back and got as many of those soft drinks as I wanted. So if you're hungry and thirsty, this is the deal for you. Right, so I've come outside to do the outro. It's a lovely sunny day down here in Dorset today, but by Jove, it's cold, like 2 or 3 degrees. So I should have brought a coat. But at least that roast dinner is going to warm me on the inside, so that's keeping me going, I suppose. So like I say, overall, really, really pleasing experience here at Toby Carvery today. I was a little bit concerned when I walked in, because I was queuing up at the little bit where they tell you to wait to be seated, and the server who who came over went, "You're Greeno, aren't you?" Yeah. Said, "Yeah, we've seen your videos." I was thinking, oh my goodness, because I've not always been terribly complimentary about a couple of their magic bags and what have you. But she was absolutely fine. She said it's really good. She said everything that you've done, we've taken as sort of like a training kind of thing. So hopefully it's been constructive criticism. But obviously it's not been all bad. I've had good stuff and less good stuff from them before. Today was a really good experience. Going in, sitting down, I was served well. The food was nice, really enjoyable, filled a hole, and a really, really good bargain. Like I've said multiple times in this video, if you can get the app, get it. I think it's only this week at the moment that this discount is on, but they do it like 5 or 6 times during the year, so it's definitely worth getting. Where can you eat out for a £5 these days? £5.25 for a roast dinner, all you can eat. That is one hell of a deal, isn't it? Okay, so if you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click a thumbs up on there for me. It does help with the channel, and if you're new around here and you like what you've seen, why not consider clicking the subscribe button, ding your little bell for notifications, and you won't miss anything that comes up on the channel. Right, I'm going to go for a little lie down, I think. I'm stuffed. I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.